We had a discussion on collective bargaining. What is collective bargaining and why we do collective bargaining, different types of collective bargaining. We had a discussion in the last class. Today we understand this is a tool. We understood this is a tool on industrial relationship. So we'll understand what is industrial relationship, what are the different objectives of industrial relationship, why it requires, what are the benefits, and what is the nature of industrial relationship. We'll understand that today. Collective bargaining is a tool. We understood that when there are conflict between employees and employers, then we resolve the conflict through different means, different mechanism. So collective bargaining is one of them. Similarly, we understand today we discuss about industrial relationship, why a relationship is required, why a good relationship is required in any industry, in any plant, any factory, any organization, even in a small shop, in your home. So who are working? People are working. Sometimes machines is working, but machine is something, the person is responsible for operating the machine. People are working, mostly people are working. So when there is a people, there is a conflict. Suppose ତମେ ଜଣ ସହିତ କାମ କରୁଛ, ତମେ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ଭାବୁଛ, ସିଏ ଜଣ ସହିତ ତା ସହିତ କାମ କରୁଛ, ସିଏ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ଭାବୁଛି. But you have to do the same thing. Your goal is same. But approach is different. ତମେ କ'ଣ କରୁଛ, ତମ ଭିତରେ conflict ହେଉଛି, ତମେ ତାକୁ discussion କରୁଛ. Whether you yourself or someone third party resolving that conflict. Discussion କରିକି ତମର ଯେତେବେଳେ ମନ ମିଳୁଛି, then you are proceeding. ତ conflict କୋଉ କେସରେ ହବ, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଲୋକମାନେ କାମ କରୁଥିବେ. And in any industry, people are working. ଯେ କମ୍ପାନୀର ଓନର, that is employer. We call it employer. ଯେ ମାଲିକ. And people who are working, they are workers, they are employee. So the dispute can happen between employer and employee. Sometimes there are other party involved, the government, the court, they are also involved. So dispute can happen between them. Dispute can happen between employee and employee. Dispute can happen between employer and employer. So all this dispute, all this conflict are stopping industry growth. Like for example, if there are dispute between employer and employee, the employees are not working properly, the production will hamper. So the production, if production is going to minimize, the profitability will be minimized. So that is the case. So we need to avoid the industrial dispute. And the main objective of industrial relationship is to maintain a good and harmony between all related person in the organization, between employer and employee, employees who are working with management and government and court. So if relationships are good, then a lot of advantages are there. That we'll discuss. First thing, to establish industrial peace. If there are good relations between different people, then there is a peace, there is a harmony. ମାନେ ତମର mental state ଭଲ ରହିବ. If you are working in the environment where all your co-worker are good, all your supervisor is good. Suppose you are working something where you don't like the person with whom you are working, or you have a fighting, you have a quarrel, ତମର କିଛି ଝଗଡ଼ା ଅଛି, then ତମର ତମର କାମରେ ମନ ଲାଗିବନି. So the peace of mind is gone. So if the good relationship is maintained, then it establishes industrial peace. Industry work environment रे शांति ରହିବ. Safeguard the interest of both workers and management. Any problem, any dispute between the workers and management, so it is protecting, it is because there will be set of rules, there will be set of regulations, there are people who can discuss, who can debate, can help. So it is safeguarding the interest of both workers and management to avoid industrial dispute. Industry ଯେତେ dispute ହେଉଛି, ମାନେ ତୁମକୁ example ଦଉଥିଲି, ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମେ କିଛି conflict arise ହେଉଛି because of maybe your knowledge, your training, or anything. So if you have any dispute, any conflict related to your work, so that will be solved by different unions, different body. So industrial relationship, if it is good, then it will avoid all the dispute, all the conflict. Raise the production capacity. If you are feeling good, so your productivity, your will increase. So if you are producing 10 units, if you are feeling good, then it may be increased by 12 units. So if you are not good, not in a good state of mind, then it will be decreasing. So production will increase, it will raise the productivity of the employee if the industrial relationship are good. Means if you feel good, better, then the relationship is good, the productivity is good. Minimize the labor turnover and rate of absenteeism. Establish the industrial democracy. What does it mean? When you work together with everyone, with taking help of everyone, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ନେଇକି କାମ କରୁଛ, then you are asking the opinion of others. So everyone has right to say, so everyone is thinking they are part of the decision. So it's not that you are the owner, whatever you want to do. So you are asking the people, so taking their opinion, what they want, what your employees want. So that will increase the democracy because they have opinions for any small decision making. Suppose you want to give a good work environment or you want to develop a good canteen or you want to give a good drinking water facility, you are asking the people who are using it and what are the opinion, what are the options. They are giving different opinion to you. So you are implementing what the people want. That is establishing the democracy between the employee, between the organization. So people are thinking, okay, what they are saying is listened by the management. To minimize the labor turnover rate and absenteeism. We all know what is labor turnover rate. Labor turnover rate is how many people are joining, how many people are leaving. So if you are not happy, you are always thinking to leave the organization and join in a different organization. Absenteeism is not coming regularly. Suppose you don't have mood to go today, so you will tell something, okay, I'm not feeling well, so you will absent. But if your work culture is good, if you are self-motivated, if you are self-engaged, your employee engagement is good, then you will definitely like to come regularly. You will not more absent in the organization. So you will definitely come regularly and contribute. So if the industrial relationship are good, then it will minimize the turnover rate and absenteeism. How it is minimizing? Because your motivational level, your work culture, your everything is fine there, and you want to work more. You will come to office regularly. You will come to work regularly. You will not think otherwise in a working in a different organization. So that will help to minimize the turnover. To safeguard the workers' economy and social interest. How it is safeguarding the workers' economy and the social interest. So we are talking about industrialization. It is not a small thing because we are thinking about their financial, non-financial demand and their health insurance and their education of their kids and their superannuation benefits. What will happen if they retire from the work? So the industry is thinking all this. So these are the social interest. Suppose you are not giving any mm, good benefits after retirement, so people will not work there. So if another company is giving the pension benefit, all the insurance benefit, so they will have some protection. So that will increase their motivation, that will help them to safeguard their future and social interest. So there are a lot of benefits after retirement or during the working, different compensation. Suppose something happened while working that person. So all these things are there in the labor law. You will come to know in second semester in detail. So when a person is working, suppose something happened to that person, so the organization is giving a compensation or after retirement, what are the benefits for that person if the person is not able to work after certain age. So what are the benefits for that person's family, and for their kids? So all these things are social interest. So the good relationship, good environment is giving the protection to safeguard workers' economic. Economic is you are giving justice for your work or your salary or your bonus. Your salary is in a fair salary. So whatever others are getting in different industry, so it is analyzed, and whatever salary you are getting, it is almost equivalent to the others. standard in the industry, standard in the market. So that will help to safeguard and increase your economic condition. The bonus or the different benefits, your provident fund, a lot of things are there. Establish full employment situation. Full employment situation is what? So in any organization, if something is not working, let's say one production unit, one machine is not working, so that will idle some group of people. So if the production unit is not working, so it will lock down, it will idle some people, so some people will not work, not get. So the management will ask them to leave or something will happen. If there is a good relationship, if the industry is functioning well, if all instruments are working, then it will increase. Just a minute. Sorry. So we are talking the full employment situation. If you keep your organization functioning for all the aspects, all the machineries, then you'll have always all the people are working and you'll have employment for everyone and your productivity will be more. If everything is fine, then the strikes will be minimized, lockout will be minimized. This is what I was telling in the before example. So when you have, if your machine is not working, then you have to lock out. You have to ask some people not to work. So when, if your production unit, if there are two, three unit, one unit is not functioning due to technical issues, so you have to lock out that portion. So there are many people are not working. So if you resolve these things, then it will be minimizing the strikes, lockout, and providing good working condition and fair wages to the workers. So these are the main objective of industrial relationship. So if you maintain a good relations between the employee, employer, and the other party, then you will have a lot of benefits in production and it will minimize the non-working time, like in terms of strike, lockout, and it will give a good environment, good working condition to the people so that everyone will be well motivated, well engaged. Their engagement level will be high. So you don't need to do a lot of things. So people will come regularly to the work. So the absenteeism will be minimizing between the employees. So once the employees are in a better mindset, better good condition of working condition, if are improving, then the employees are coming regularly to minimizing a lot of things. And how it is establishing democracy, it is involved. You are involving everyone, each and every employees, the organization. So for anything you are implementing, you are asking the team, the employees, and the worker who are involved and who are taking the benefits of those things. Suppose you are giving some facilities in the work environment. So we are asking people what they want and we are implementing the same. That will increase the democracy and how it is raising the productive production capacity. Once the employees are good, once the relationship is good, once they are self-motivated, your production level will be high. So you will your production once the production is high, so your profit is high. So that will give the good economic condition of the industry of the country. So it will enhance the economic development of the industry as well as the country. The country will increase once the industry will increase. So these are the different objectives of industrial relationship. So once you understand this concept, the relationship between, so you between all these people. So you can elaborate this and you can write many things under this point. Nature of industrial relationship. Industrial relationships are concerned with the relationship between the management worker that we understood, we studied. So it is a relationship between the management and workers. Whoever are working, whoever are the owner of the company. Industrial relationships safeguard the interest of employees. So mostly it is giving the benefits of the employees. Industrial relationships are concerned with the system, rules, and procedures used by unions and employees to determine the reward for efforts and other conditions of employment. Safeguard the interest of the employees and their employers and regulate how employers treat their employees. Industrial relationship maintain a balance with the employees' expectation, employers' association, trade union, and other social economic institution of society. So it's not that always with the benefits of employees or employer or the government or the union. So it will maintain a balance of everyone. So if everyone, if everyone is having some complaint, then when you are having the discussion with the management, with the employees, so you need to see the problem from both the sides. So we discussed about the discussion, the representative of each unit, each group. So when we are talking, suppose let's say we are demanding, we have some discussion with the management. So when we discuss some management discussion, so then what will happen? We'll discuss the same thing with the management and how the management is listening to the employees regarding those issues. Suppose we are demanding for the more bonus, more salary. At the same time, the employees are demanding, and employees should understand the company's position. Whatever they demand, whether that particular demand is feasible or not, if the company is going to give or not, the company financial condition is good or not. So you have to balance all the things, all the groups in the industry. Industrial relationship helps in resolving the dispute, conflict, and controversies between the labor and management. So any discussion happening due to the conflict, the dispute, the controversies between the parties involved, between the people working in the industry. So if you don't have dispute, if you don't have controversy or conflict between the employers and management, then people will be ultimately happy and you don't need to work on maintaining the good relationship. So the main idea is to The main objective is to of the industrial relationship is to maintain good relations between employer and employee, labor and management. Whoever is working, management means whoever is managing the organization, and labor means who are working in the organization, the worker class, and the work who is providing the work, that class. There are two primary groups in industry. When you are talking about industrial relationship, the main motto is to maintain good relationship between these two. We'll understand the scope is within the industry, main labor. In this class, we will not discuss further. So you study about the objectives and natures. Then you understand the scope of the industrial relationship in the next class. Thank you.